let's talk about something fun.
Top 10 appetizers tonight.
Hold on. Notice we got no response time to that because the queen of this show
No.
wants to make sure that we get the argument time here for the apps.
Yeah, there's no arguing with me because my strong opinions are always right.
You're wrong about wings, but we'll get
Oh,
there.
whatever. We're gonna get there.
Maybe. How do you know
Oh,
they're on the
it
top
freaking
10?
better. All right.
There's enough idiots that think that adult chicken nuggets belong on an appetizer list.
We'll talk about it.
He just
Number
called,
10.
he just called Lex and I idiots. I'd like you to all know that. Oh, oh,
Number 10.
yes,
Boneless
bitches,
wings.
yes.
Couldn't have planned this more perfectly. In a loud, clear voice, these are adult chicken nuggets.
And I'm here for them.
Hell
Delete,
yeah.
I don't care.
delete yourselves, all of you.
It
Look.
keeps my fingers dry and clean.
She said-
Part of the allure of the bone-in wing is the hunt. Okay, this is just
Okay.
giving it to you
Okay.
easy.
That is fair, but when you are starving or drunk and you don't want to mess with that, or on a date, you think I'm gonna like do that? No,
I'm not
order
going to be
these.
Saturday. Heyo!
I would order these. I'm the lady who was the 7 to 9 months pregnant in Hooters because hot wings were my only craving. Yes, these are perfectly good for me. I like boneless.
Y'all ought to be ashamed. No
Nah,
boneless wings. That's adult chicken nuggets. It's
Hell, I
okay.
eat kids' chicken
yeah,
nuggets.
I
I'll
eat
eat
I
this.
eat dinosaur nuggets
I want to know out of 54 options how this one made the top 10. That's what I'm really
because
curious
people
about.
Delicious.
have taste.
That's why.
Yeah.
I've got questions about
Although
some other ones, but we'll talk
I
about it.
will I will qualify this because you two have eaten with me.
Yes,
I order the same appetizers every
you do
time. Is that a
every time.
fact?
Correct.
Every time.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Unlike candy bars, there's
No.
2 or 3. By the way, the rating on this appetizer, because they can make it correctly, is a 2.5 out of 10.
What?
They don't even have bones. This is not an app. Not
All
an app.
right.
Number 9.
Oh yeah.
Boneless pretzels. They don't have bones in.
I am a huge fan of the soft pretzel. Huge fan.
Where
But
are we fucking eating? The mall? I
it
mean,
does,
where the hell do you
no, no,
get
no,
this
Well,
from?
no, no,
listen,
no. If you
I'm
go
with
to
you.
a brewery or if you go to any place that has their own pretzels, are the salt and the dough perfect to bring out the taste of a beer. So this is a very good appetizer in my opinion. Especially if you're
That's
doing like the $100 at Dave and Buster's, like somebody we know,
I'm
because you're
okay
there for
with it.
4 hours.
I've
yeah.
eaten
This
far too many bad pretzels,
yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah, that's why I said,
A
what are we
good
at the
one is
mall?
good, but in comparison to the other stuff that was options, this comes nowhere close to me.
No, and I'm gonna give this one as an appetizer ranking because I agree with you, Allison. If the pretzel's done correctly, and when I was drinking, I could put down some damn pretzel bites. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie about it. If it's done correctly, a pretzel is fantastic. But to Terry's point, this has got to be one of the most inconsistent bar foods you'll ever find. And it's not an appetizer. I just called it a bar food. So that's completely different. New top 10 list, bar foods, and
That will be
your
good.
damn boneless wings can go on it, and so can't the pretzels.
That
Bar
being
foods.
said, I had some really great pretzel bites
At the
at
fair?
Topgolf the other
Oh,
day.
I was going to say at the fair. Wait, earlier than the fair, you ate
Typically,
Yeah.
more.
Oh God, what are you talking about? I eat everywhere I go. And
That's
then we
true.
ate ramen.
Yeah, that's right.
No, what? Anyway, I'm just confused. I eat so much. Number 8.
nacho cheese, dip it. What the fuck? This isn't even right. What is wrong with you
I was
all?
like, wait, why is he saying nacho cheese and
What?
oysters? Because
Yeah.
that's a big no
No,
for
no.
me.
I was behind.
Oysters.
Terry clicked the button fast.
I,
Nacho cheese and
I
pretzels is fantastic. You are all wrong for this. This is number 1 with a
I
Now
am
bullet.
listen to me.
shocked
Listen to
this
me.
made it to 8.
No, here's the thing. She's right. Because before today, this wasn't even in the top 10.
Stop it. Which
Yes.
are you telling me our people don't have class?
Well, they do now because it made the top 10. But I mean, it wasn't in my top 10.
Terry and Allison, what is the one appetizer I order at every single restaurant?
Oysters.
Correct. And do I offer to share them with you all?
I have
don't
no
think
clue.
so.
Yes, but I know you're not going to eat them, so I
Yeah,
eat them anyway.
I was like, I don't think. Didn't I have one last time? I think I had one last time.
The ones at Jimmy's were fantastic. I love an oyster. Put a little
Yeah, I had one
wasabi
at
on it.
Jimmy's.
Put a little cocktail sauce on it. Terry was
Vignette.
impressed with how clean that oyster shell was,
I don't
and
remember
that's what
saying
he
anything
said.
close to that. Yeah, I don't.
It was the
remember that
look
at all.
on your face. It said
I
it
think-
all, buddy.
I think it was
And
disgust.
I didn't even use the fork, and that's what made him so impressed. But anyway, I can't believe y'all don't like oysters. Like,
Nah.
somebody send me some information on
I've
oysters.
even tried fried oysters, and I don't like that either.
They're great in seafood. They got that nice salt taste. You get the little spicy to go with them. They're an aphrodisiac if you want to get it on later. I don't understand why people don't like oysters.
I had my first one last year.
I don't know.
And I don't eat shellfish, so to me this was a real out there thing. It's there. It's just I don't. No, I could do with
I'm
it.
gonna go cry myself to sleep. You all and our voters have let me down. What's number 7?
Number 7.
Oh, by the way, oysters, 10 out of 10. Oh, of course it's garlic bread.
Okay,
For
so
God
listen,
in heaven's
we
sake.
all right. Let's give the floor to Allison. She's going to tell us the ins and outs of bread, starters, appetizers,
Okay.
and the whatnot.
Correct. Okay, so here is how at least I explain this. If it comes for free at the beginning of your meal, it is a starter. You did not pay for it. It is not an appetizer. If it is an amuse-bouche, which is a one bite, not an appetizer.
Never heard of that in my
Okay,
life.
well,
Maybe I
fancier
have no
restaurants, they have
I'm from
those, but-
Alabama.
All right.
He can't even pronounce it.
I thought you typoed when you said that.
Here's a great way to ask if your food is an appetizer or not. If you ask for refills, are you going to pay for it? If the answer is yes, it's an appetizer. If the answer is no, it's not an appetizer. So garlic bread, 100% an appetizer. You order it. I order it almost every time I see it. It's one of my favorite things. Yum.
It's good.
Yeah, so Allison made Size Queen penis bread again this week.
I did.
I got the picture of it. She adores bread. Like, look, guys, I get garlic bread, but there ain't no freaking way that I'm ever gonna say I would love for you to bring me some garlic bread to go along with this over here. That's not happening. That's not
So
happening.
the only place I order bread as an appetizer is if I'm getting a pizza. And I'll get like garlic knots or
Oh, garlic nuts. Oh.
something like that.
I don't even
That's the
consider
only-
them an appetizer. I eat them right along with the pizza. Am I
Oh,
like
we
am
did
I
it before.
am I a
Yeah.
weird person? Is that what we're
Yes.
learning with
Yes.
these food
Oh,
things
we
the
knew
last
that.
couple
We knew
weeks?
that already. Come on.
We don't need these lists to prove that.
No.
Garlic bread gets
All right.
a
What-
4.5 out of 10
All right.
because Allison likes bread.
I'll take
That's
it.
the only reason.
I love
take
bread,
it.
especially
Yes.
sourdough.
Right?
We'll do a
Yes.
bread list, just
oh,
a bread
hell
list
yeah.
at some
Oh
point.
my god, I'm gonna have so much fun.
I don't
putting
eat the
those
bread
together.
no more.
Well, that's too
God.
bad for you. Just because you decided
have to
not
be
doesn't
jealous.
mean
You can eat mine in Las Vegas too.
God, that's what she said. But I'm going.
That's what
to,
she
so.
said.
Number 6, calamari.
Calamari. Whoa,
And I
whoa,
was
whoa, whoa, whoa.
shocked
Hold
at it
on.
being this high. I was really
Hold
shocked
on.
at it being number 6.
Calamari's higher than oysters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh,
mad
for
at
me, it
calamari being
definitely
on this list. I've made it like number 3. I ain't even gonna lie about it. Because I'll eat the fuck out of some calamari.
I
but-
expected this to be higher, honestly.
How did
Really?
this
Yeah.
get
A
above
lot of
oysters?
it's rubbery though.
This
That's
is
if
no.
it's not cooked well.
Right.
Yeah,
And a lot
if
of
it's
places don't
overcooked-
cook it well. It's kind of like
if it's
pretzel.
if it's overcooked or it's been sitting under the heat lamps, you can tell, and that's disgusting.
You know who had good calamari, if you remember correctly? I
Connors.
believe At Connors last year, almost exactly a year ago, like a year and 2
Yeah.
days
A day,
ago.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Yeah.
fantastic.
They had banging calamari, and I don't think there was a bite of it left, including the breading. It was
Oh, it
gone.
so good.
But you're right, Terry. If it's bad, it's bad.
Yeah.
You know, it is. Yeah, it goes one way or the other. There's no middle ground with this.
Totally.
Let's get into the top 5. You got anything
Eight-
else? We're getting a
eight-
score?
8.5 out of 10.
Ooh.
8.5.
I'm
Oh,
seeing
yeah.
a trend.
Number
yes!
5, fried pickles.
Yes.
Another one I love.
I can get on this. This was my number 3, I think.
It's good.
This, again, as long as they're done right.
Can't be soggy.
Can't
be soggy.
Can't be too thick.
Stop it.
I'm leaving that one alone.
I know.
Too easy.
All
It's
right.
too easy.
Here's a fun one. Have you ever had these with bread and butter pickles? They're disgusting. Just so you know.
No, God, no. Dill pickles only. Stop
Yeah.
it.
That's the thing.
I
Yeah,
agree.
you got to have the right pickle. And look, so I will tell you, for decades, I was a no pickle person. And then I just fell in love with certain pickles,
Mm-hmm.
but these are great.
Yes.
Yeah, so, they got the crunch, they got the salt, you got a little dip action. This is an appetizer. Particularly if they're fresh, that matters.
Oh, yeah.
Matters.
Absolutely.
So I'm all in on fried pickles. I'm good with this. This is
What's your
a
rating?
deviation from my seafood appetizers,
Yeah, I
ladies
know.
and gentlemen.
Rating.
So what's the score?
Oh, this one's a solid 9 for
Ah,
real.
nice.
And actually, forget that shitty ranch dressing. You get like the chipotle gimmick or like the chipotle
Oh,
mayo,
yeah.
so you get a little
Mhm.
spice to go along with it. That's the way you eat fried pickles.
I like to use the I forget what the name of it is. The Taco Bell. They have a Taco Bell sauce that I buy now. It's the one they put inside the old gorditas, like that spicy one.
You get this bottled at the grocery store?
Yeah, it's a taco. They sell Taco Bell branded sauces.
Yeah,
at
I've
the grocery
seen them.
store.
I just didn't know what all sauces they had. I just
This
thought
is
they
the-
probably had fire and mild and that kind of stuff.
No,
This is
this
the
like
segment
kiwi
of the
sauce.
this is the segment of the show where I take my headphones off and let you two talk about Taco Bell
Okay,
because I
okay,
wouldn't
I'm
feed
done.
that to the
All right.
dog with cancer.
Well, I'm not even talking to you because I don't. How are we best friends? All
Hey,
right,
we will
next.
find Taco Bell in Vegas.
I
Hey,
Uber Eats that
okay.
shit at 5 a.m.
Number 4, traditional wings.
Now
for the
these are
hunt.
wings.
Okay, question: breaded or naked?
Naked.
Naked. Correct
Smoke.
answer.
I mean, I'll eat both of them, but if you're making me choose, definitely naked.
Yes.
See,
Tons
this
of
is
sauce,
where
lot of smoke. Give me that chewy end of the cartilage on the bone. Oh my God, I am
yeah.
in.
But I also love. So as I've said, I am a huge fan of Hooters. I love their Daytona wings where they toss them in sauce and then put them on the grill to get them a little sear.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Let's get even more controversial. Drums or flats?
flats all day.
drums.
I'm a flat guy.
Ooh.
Most
I'm a
people
flat
are
guy.
flats guy, I think, but
Yeah,
I prefer drums.
yeah, I'm a flat
Well, we
guy.
can go together then, Terry.
That's right. We'll split them.
Yeah, and then but you get to pick them, and like I said, you get that cooked just right. You
Oh,
get
I
the
got
cartilage
wings
and
at
all
the
of
fair.
that. Perfect.
You got
Eight.
wings at the fair.
I got wings at the fair.
What flavor?
Oh, they were.
I think the
buffalo.
question
Oh,
you had right. What didn't
What
you
did
eat
it?
at the fair? I think that was the right question.
I couldn't remember.
What didn't you eat at the fair?
They were
All right.
decent.
Damn, Terry.
Good stuff.
His
Number
bank
3,
examiners are going to be looking at his spending.
the
Wings
onion
get a
blossom.
solid 8. Wings get a solid 8.5 out of 10.
Okay. All right. So now this one.
Number 3, the onion bloom.
This one did
blossom,
not
whatever.
make my list because I do not like this, but I did vote for onion rings
Interesting.
Mm.
because I like.
When
thin
you can have an onion-
rings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So well, you can have an onion ring or you can have an onion blossom. You give me the blossom because it comes with the gimmick, the ranch I love so much,
Correct.
the spicy I was just talking to you all
Yep.
about.
Mm-hmm.
This is a 10 out of 10 appetizer.
Wow. Really?
Excellent. It's great. And
10
the sauce
out
sauce
of
they put with
10.
it's great too.
Okay.
And to me, like I said earlier, I became more of a pickle eater in my 40s. I'm the same way with onions. I crave onions being on stuff.
Here's the other reason I like this so much, the onion bloom or blossom or whatever you want to call it, is you can't get it everywhere.
Right.
You get fried pickles pretty much
Correct.
everywhere, boneless wings, We haven't gotten to some of them, so I don't want to. There's two of them anyway. We haven't gotten to, but you can't get this one everywhere. And so again, if and the other thing is that I know makes it a good appetizer is if the plate is empty when the other food comes.
That's
And
right.
that is always the case with this.
That's correct.
So I'm going 10 out of 10 on this.
Ooh,
Excellent.
love it.
Oh, and it's got to be really hot and fresh because you got to get that crisp on the bread.
Yes.
That's important.
Oh,
Absolutely.
breading, bad breading of stuff will
Will
kill.
ruin
half
everything.
of
Yeah,
it.
absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I even said I backed up. But it's still 10 out of 10 as an appetizer. And when done properly, it was worth the $20 or whatever they charge these days. Well, probably not, but you get what I mean.
Number 2, mozzarella
What?
sticks.
How
thought
is
it was
this
gonna
not
lead.
one?
Well, you'll see.
Okay.
You'll see.
I mean, this is what we also order every time.
And I put the picture of what you're actually going to get at 80% of the places you
I was
go
going to
to.
say, I have a hot take on mozzarella sticks.
Go ahead.
It's not enough for the money.
No, definitely not. But
Not
I'm still
enough for
gonna
the
get it
money
every
you
time.
pay.
Yeah.
Still
No,
gonna get it.
the cheese pull that we got at the Baltimore restaurant, it just escapes me. Sabatino's.
Sabatino's.
The cheese pull. Perfection.
Can you guess what I'm going to say?
The sauce?
I got
breading.
mozzarella sticks at the fair.
At the fair? Oh my God. Terry.
Seriously. Like, how are you still hungry?
I know.
I got it. I ordered. So when I got Cyrus a slice of crappy pizza, I got some wings. When I got my Philly cheesesteak, I got some mozzarella sticks.
Okay.
It was a long
This-
night. I got ice cream too. I didn't mention that.
Oh my God. Terry, we got to talk. I ran 3 miles this morning.
I took a 2-mile walk with Lex. Jeez.
Mozzarella sticks, 8.5 out of 10.
Nice.
Actually, no. I'm gonna back it down to 7 out of 10 because I just remembered my pricing consideration.
Okay. So preferred shape. Do you like the stick, the wedge, the block?
Ooh, I think I like the wedge best. And the cheese pull at Sabatino's was
Yes.
an awesome profile picture. Like, that was a legit mozzarella stick because it wasn't just that you ate the end of it and all the cheese was gone. There was cheese all the way throughout, and that makes a really good mozzarella stick.
It was not hollow in places.
Correct. It wasn't blown apart once you bit the end, and then all of a sudden, all you had was the casing or the breading. You actually, and Allison, I don't know if you tried one. Did you try one of theirs,
Oh,
Terry?
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I
Loved
want to
it.
make sure.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I was enthralled with us writing our show
I
that we haven't
assumed-
recorded.
I say I did,
Um,
but I can't even remember. Honestly, that was so long ago.
Anyway, they were great. They were probably the best mozzarella sticks I've had. Now, I will say this. What is the green and white box at the Walmart? The farm? Is it Pepperidge
Farm
Farms or
Ridge?
something? Farm Ridge? They make a pretty decent mozzarella stick you can put in the air fryer. But it wasn't like Sabatino's.
No.
Yeah. I don't
Totally.
deep fat fry anything. Quit judging me over there,
no,
sir.
no. I'm saying
I
I
don't
love the
either.
air fryer. I hate dealing with oil.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
do it.
Like, even when I make my cutlets, I don't use Crisco. I use olive oil, and that's how I fried them. So
Nice.
Boy, olive oil will put a flavor on stuff.
That's right.
But that's another discussion.
number
one, and it's going to be a discussion. Dips.
Woohoo! Yes.
This is the collection of all your dips, your salsa, your guacamole, your queso,
Again, dips you pay for.
your artichoke, spinach artichoke dip, your
Buffalo chicken dip.
We know it is a full list in itself. But basically, you got some chips, and you want some kind of sauce to dip it in. And
Oh,
that's
Andrew's
what we got.
Andrew's got.
He's
opinions.
dissatisfied.
He has opinions.
It's going to be a low ranking.
This doesn't deserve to be number 1.
I agree with that. I agree it does not deserve to be number 1, but
I get it's
think
an
about
appetizer.
it's a
the
good
perennial
universal one.
It's Ohio State. They win 10 games and choke before it's all said and done. But it doesn't deserve the national championship of appetizers.
No,
That's right,
That is
the other day.
oysters. You're all wrong. But
I'll mozzarella sticks.
And I get the dips and stuff, but like chips and salsa is not an appetizer in that you didn't pay for it most of the time.
I agree.
Now you get the guac and the beans and, like we said, spinach and artichoke and all that crap.
Mhm.
It's fine, but I can't believe this is number one. Do we have that many boring people that watch the show?
But listen, okay,
Guys,
I'm
come
gonna
on,
I'm gonna go pet
please.
peeve here.
Now, yeah, because go ahead, go Terry.
Thin chips piss me off.
Ooh, but the best chips are the ones you see here. They're thin, but they are sturdy as fuck.
I like the ones that are thin. Maybe the individual chips that are thin, but they're all grouped up, and it's like a thickness.
Yeah,
Those are good.
yeah. I don't
They got-
like the generic Tostitos kind. I like this kind.
Yeah.
Don't feed me no bullshit store-bought nonsense. I want that homemade. I eat at Mezcalito once a week. Everybody knows. They're fresh. They're made to order, or not made to order, but made that same day. The ones Saturday were great because they were still warm. But I don't even eat the chips and salsa. Like, I don't eat the dip. I just eat the chips.
Just straight up chips.
At the Mexican restaurant, yes.
Wow.
Now, if we got guac or something, that's cool. But I will never order guacamole from that restaurant in Charlotte that me and Allison went to, because that was an expensive ass bowl of guacamole. Little tiny
Oh
bowl.
my god. I will say one of my favorite local restaurants has a buffalo chicken dip that I think is to die for. But they serve it with the round yellow corn right out of the bag tortilla chips, and it ruins it every time for me. So what I do now is I just get it to go and I take it home and I have it with my chips.
We
Because
have
I'm-
this. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
We have this really good Mexican restaurant down in Clinton where I used to work, and they do the chorizo and the like some peppers and some cheese, and they mix it all together. Now
That's good.
that is a damn dip, like
It is.
100%. Yeah,
Queso
That's what I
fundido.
love.
Yeah.
so good. But like my
Alright,
little niece, she's so picky. But we go to a Mexican restaurant, and she wants just the white queso cheese to dip her shit in, and I'm like,
is she
whatever.
happy? Yes.
yeah, it's like $10. I'm like, what
Yeah,
the
well.
fuck? Eat
Do we wanna
guacamole. It's
talk
so much
about-
better, and the
do
whole
we wa-
table will eat it.
Do you want to talk about how much stuff cost at that restaurant in Charlotte?
Holy shit. Okay, so
Yeah.
Allison, take it away, because the guacamole alone.
It was like $14. You see the little bowls there? Imagine a smaller bowl.
Yeah, asshole Andy came out. I was saying, and I literally said to her, $14,
Yeah.
$14 for the guacamole, and I was having
Yeah.
a conniption fit
$14 for guacamole.
out loud. Terry, like, you know me, like, I try to behave myself in public. I'm not rude to people. I was borderline rude because I
Well-
saw that bill and I was like, $14.
The worst part was I ordered the same size a queso fundido, queso with chorizo. They brought it out in this tiny little fucking bowl with no chorizo. And I'm like, and then the
I
worst
forgot
part
about
was,
that,
remember
yeah.
that? And then the worst part was we didn't see our waitress for like an hour.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm going to eat this. And then when she finally came around, I'm like, well, one, this is like half the size you show it on the menu. And two, there was no chorizo in it. And I think my bill was right. I don't remember. But we
So-
laughed so hard because it was like $16 for this little tiny cup of cheese.
This is the one thing I will tell you. That restaurant will not be blasted on our show. Just put it in your mouth.
No.
But I can promise you this, I will never go there again. The waitress still got the tip that I give people with good service just because I have the ability to do that. And who knows, she might have been having a bad day. I don't know.
Mhm.
But you vote with your dollars, and I'll never eat there again. Ever.
Nope. All right. But
Right,
other places
so-
we went were better. But let's look at this list.
Let's write it down. Let's see if I misspelled anything this week. I don't think I did. I didn't misspell dips. Anyway, number 10, boneless wings, adult chicken nuggets, as Andy calls them.
Correct.
Number 9, pretzels. Number 8, oysters. Yuck. Number 7, garlic bread. 6, calamari. 5, fried pickles. 4, traditional wings. 3, bloomin' onion, onion blossom, onion bloom, whatever you call it. Number 2, mozzarella sticks. And number 1, the collection of all the dips that you may or may not eat with chips.
All right,
Thank
boys.
thank you to our fans who voted in all
Absolutely.
seriousness, even if you guys copped out with the dips there at the end.
And just a
Thanks for the feedback.
reminder, submit to us any ideas you have for top
Yeah.
tens because we could use some suggestions because there's only 3 of us. I'm sure you guys want to hear something new.
Yeah.